Joining me now is Mikaelah Seifrit with Southern Grace Interior. So welcome, Mikaelah. Thanks for being with us today.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Well, I'm so excited to talk to you because I think what you've done with your business is so exciting, and I know that people are going to really want to hear as much about this as possible. So I'm going to kind of jump right in. But your model is slightly different than a traditional interior designer, and I want to know kind of what prompted you to go in this direction. So first, tell us a little bit about your business, and so that they understand what we're talking about, and then the why behind it.
Sure. Well, my business is Southern Grace Interiors, and we do residential interior design, home staging, professional organizing, and other things. The reason that I started this business, I have a background in interior design, and I actually have a background in the furniture industry. And I spent a lot of years, over a decade, working with clients and really seeing the need that was there that was not being filled in the market. There's such a need sometimes from people to just need some advice.
Yes.
Sometimes people want a full-on design service, and we do that. I have many clients who want that, and that's great. I can meet that need as well. But I have even more clients who call me and say, hey, I just need a consultation. I just need you to come over and help me. I have this problem area, or I'm stuck on what to do with my art now, or I need a new sofa and a couple of accent chairs, whatever. So it really doesn't matter what the space is, if it's a color consultation, whatever. And I think sometimes these people get intimidated a little bit to call maybe a traditional designer because they feel like they're not a big enough client for that designer, and they feel like maybe they're not going to be spending $50,000 or $100,000 or whatever, so they don't want to waste their time. But to us, it's not a waste of time. With my company, I feel like we have a great opportunity to really solve a problem and help someone.
Yes.
And it's a very affordable fee for that person. And if that's where the project ends, there's no pride attached to it from us. We don't care always about getting that satisfaction of that after picture, although I do love to do that.
Well, yes, of course.
But if it's just a consultation, that's okay with us, and I think that's a big message to get across, that there is a service out there where someone is willing to help.
Well, and also, so you mentioned affordable, but can you tell us a little bit more specifically kind of what your model is for the kind of help you provide?
Sure, absolutely. So it's very transparent. That is another component of this business. I always felt like in the design industry there were a lot of mysteries and kind of cloaking of what the fees really are, and it really creates a fear that doesn't need to be there in people sometimes. So another component of this business, I was very adamant about this from the beginning. I want transparent fees and pricing. So it's $299 for the initial consultation, which is 2 hours.
Okay.
And then the rate drops to $99 an hour after that period.
That's incredibly affordable.
Yes, it's extremely affordable, and that is the rate for our company, whether it's myself or one of my colleague designers that's with me. And it really just makes it affordable for people. I also break that down into 10-minute increments as I bill, which a lot of designers don't do. And so again, if I'm emailing or checking with a contractor or something for your project, and that only takes like 8 minutes, you got billed for 10 minutes, not an hour.
Well, and I think too, the biggest thing, at least from an outside perspective, is the clarity, that guidance, which we all need, especially when we can't get out of our own way sometimes, and then just removing the intimidation, and making people feel like, oh my gosh, there is help, and there is that gap between me trying to do it myself and then having to have a project that is, hotel worthy or something like that. So.
Yes, absolutely. And with Hurricane Matthew that just came through, I was thinking about this on my way down here to talk with you. There's probably a lot of people who really could benefit from this service right now.
I agree, 100%.
That they're being forced to pick new flooring, they're being forced to pick new colors because their drywall got damaged or whatever. New light fixtures, who knows? Some people had trees coming through their roofs in really devastating and awful situations, and they maybe are unsure about what they should select next. Maybe they liked what they had and they can't get that anymore or whatever. So you can call us and we'll be happy to walk you through just simple selections. Whatever your budget is, we can work with it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope we'll see you on here again because I do want to talk more about this. We're out of time for now, but thank you, Mikaelah, so much for being with us.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.